See it still moving? I know you guys can see that moving. So this is what happens when you get stung by a honeybee. And this is why we tell you pull the stinger as fast as possible. Okay, sorry, you had to excuse my kids for yelling, but they're nearby playing with the chickens. But anyway, what I wanted to tell you to the general public, this is why beekeepers say if you get stung, you pull the stinger as quickly as possible. Because even after you get stung, the bee tears loose and she leaves behind her venom sacs. Well, these venom sacs, it's not just dead. That venom sac is sitting there twitching. It's still pulsing. Even a minute later, it's still pulsing. It's still injecting venom into my hand. And of course, you guys are going to ask, well, you're absolutely crazy. Why are you letting the bee sting just stay in your hand? Now, me personally, I actually like to get stung on a regular basis because it helps keep my resistance up. So I can get stung once now, and then tomorrow I get stung a dozen times, and it doesn't bother me. If I get stung, this first sting will hurt more than the other ones, but after that, I fare a lot better. So I actually prefer to get stung on a semi-regular basis. So anyway, I just thought, you know what? It does take some nerve to sit here and watch a bee sting stay stuck in your hand because it hurts like fire at first. But this one pretty much has already gone numb after about a minute. I don't even know it's in there anymore. So lucky me for having a resistance, I guess. Anyway, just want to show that to you. I'm out here splitting a couple beehives, or splitting this beehive. Just gave them some eggs so they can draw a new queen with. And actually testing out this new sweet 4K camera on this iPhone. It seems to have some pretty good picture quality. So hope you guys like it. Oh yeah, this is good stuff here. This makes 4. See what she's doing? She stung me, and now she's twisting around trying to get pulled loose. And if you're asking, is my hand on fire? Yeah, a little bit. But at this point, it's almost entertaining. I'm starting to wonder just how crazy I actually am. But you can see she's trying like crazy to get away. Look at her, putting her back feet down, pushing and pushing and pushing, trying to get down. Now watch. I'll show you real time. That's the stinger she just put in. Look at it dancing. Look how much that stinger's moving around in my hand. The other ones are pretty much stopped. They've been in there for about 2 minutes now. But that one that just hit me was really doing some dance there for a while. And so those venom sacs, like I said, they're still pumping. Yeah. I'm not really sure how many more I should do. This is... The funny thing is I don't really feel it anymore. Like I feel the original sting when she first stings me, but I don't feel, the back of my hand is pretty much numb now, so I think that's a good thing. We'll see how I feel in about 10 minutes or not, whether my hand goes back to blazing or whether it's completely numb. But for right now, I think 4 stings is enough. I'm gonna go show my wife and watch her almost faint when I show her all these stings in my hand in a, you know, perfectly calm and natural tone. So that's enough for this one. I'm gonna put them back together, close them up. Well, just for the record, I had to make this follow-up. It's about 3 hours later, and you can kind of see some red dots on my hand where I got stung. Right there, right on where it bends over. That was that last one where I showed the bee actually stinging me. 3 hours later, you can see I'm all just swole up and bruised and in pain. No, nothing. There was a little bit of redness and swelling that you guys saw when I made those first videos. That's perfectly normal. But to have a recovery this fast is not very normal for most people. Most people, you know, really do swell up and they hurt even the next day. It's still swollen and hurts. But for me, it goes down pretty quick. And like I said, that's why I like to actually get stung on a regular basis, because it helps me recover when I do get stung a lot. I recover so much faster. So I just want to show that to you for proof of how quick, you know, if you're used to getting stung and you are truly resistant to stings, how quickly you can just move on and it doesn't even bother you.